So I wanted to make a quick video on something that I was thinking about today as I had a phone conversation with a potential client, and they asked me if there is a way to do accrual reporting. And because I haven't had experience with that yet, I wasn't exactly sure what to tell them, but there is a very easy way, and I'm just going to demonstrate what that looks like. So they could still be in cash basis when it comes to tax time, but if they want to see the sales that they're generating from each month, even though their potential customers won't pay them a month or two out, they still want to see, what they sold within that month that they sent the invoice. So I'm just going to demonstrate in 2025. So you'll see, there's nothing in the profit and loss right now. And I'm just going to do this deposit here. So the 180301. So we're going to say that they sent the invoice in November and they got paid in December. But they want to show that sale in November. So just the simple invoice is going to put it into an accrual. So we'll just put customer here, and then we'll say on the 1st of November they sent the invoice out, and it's due on the 1st of December. And then we could just pick a simple services here, and that was for let's duplicate this. It was for 180301. All right, so we'll just save that. And now when you come into the reporting, so we see that it matches to this invoice. So we'll go ahead and match that. Then we come into the profit and loss. We're looking at November. So we know we got paid in December. So when we're up here in this accounting method, we have the cash and the accrual. Okay, so as soon as I switch to the accrual, it's showing that income for November. But we know we didn't get paid until December. So if we switch to cash, there's nothing here, and then we go to December. We'll see that in the cash accounting method that it's showing here as the profit. And then when we switch to accrual, it's not in here. So that's the best way around that. So they get that reporting. So when they do tax time, this is showing the true income that it came into the bank. And then for their own personal reporting, they could see that they actually made this sale in November. So the second part of this is the expenses, which probably doesn't apply as much, but you might get to the end of the month. You might have a recurring expense that always gets paid each month, but maybe it got paid on that Friday, but it didn't actually go through until that Monday, and that might fall into the next month. And you want to show that expense from the previous month. So we'll do the same idea. So we'll take the 6225 on the 3rd of December. And if that's the case, and we know that this should be in the November reporting, we can come up into here and just create a bill. So we have, we'll say the city of Knoxville, it's a utility. And we'll just say that it's on the 30th. That's usually when it gets paid, but it didn't actually go through until the 3rd. And then we'll just say it's utilities for 6225. Okay, so we'll just create the bill. And then when we come back in here, we can match it. So it's going to be in December again. And then if we refresh this, when we're in November, we see this expense. And then when it gets switched to cash, everything's in December. So just a quick way to just demonstrate, how to show the accrual side of it and the cash. So you can get the best of both worlds. Come tax time, you could present, this reporting in here. And then, if you have clients like I do for my bookkeeping firm, I can show these reports to them and just send them this exact report. And then, when it comes to the accountant, all I have to do is just switch this tab, and then I can give them the proper reporting. So anyways, hopefully that was helpful. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, but otherwise I'll see you in the next video.